It'll be an active one. To keep North Carolinians safe, Governor Stein, along with emergency management officials, gathered to talk about ways you should prepare and address the new obstacles leaders say we're facing this year.
And Spectrum News 1 reporter Jatrissa Wooten sat in on the news conference. So, Jatrissa, what are you finding out tonight?
That's right, Mike and Brittany. The National Weather Service says this hurricane season could produce more than a dozen storms. Now, Governor Stein says with this being his first hurricane season as governor, it's his mission to keep people informed and knowledgeable about severe weather safety. Governor Stein says he is concerned, however, that there are fewer people to interpret weather data at agencies like the National Weather Service. This following budget cuts made by the Trump administration earlier this year. Although the National Weather Service recently received permission to hire about 125 new meteorologists and specialists, the agency already lost more than 500 employees to early retirements, firing of probationary workers, and federal incentives for employees to leave government service. Governor Stein says although budget cuts are federal issues, the state feels the impact. He says he and emergency management officials are doing all they can by taking action to prevent future devastation for North Carolina.
There's fewer people to interpret the data that's coming from whatever sensors are out there. I want to make sure that we have the best information as quickly as we can so that we can make the best decisions that we can. And I think that we all have reason to be worried. There are cuts happening at the federal government that are going to impact the quality of services that affect people's lives.
And at the news conference, Governor Stein provided quick tips to prepare before a storm. He says, have items you need, including 3 to 5 days of food and your important documents. He also says, have an emergency plan. For now, Jatrissa Wooten, Spectrum News 1.
Okay, Jatrissa, thank you. Attorney General Jeff Jackson was also at the news conference. He emphasized how preparation after a storm is just as important than before the storm.
Yeah, he also says people should watch out for price gouging, charity scams, and repair scams. The Attorney General says if you fall victim to any of these crimes, please report them immediately.